Hey guys, this is Ackleyattack4427 here with a brand new thoughts video for all of you guys, and yeah, well, now, first of all, before I can actually begin talking about what I'm going to be talking about for this video right but now, let me say this right now. Thank you all so much for tuning into, of course, the first 4 episodes of my brand new cosplay show, A Cosplayer's Guide to Success, or just mainly CGS, aka A Cosplayer's Guide to Success in general. So yeah, I'm actually really proud on how well the heck series turned out, and yeah, with the amount of reactions I'm getting right but now, I'm really impressed on how well it's actually doing right but now. So yeah, thank you all so much for tuning into, of course, the first 4 episodes of that show every single day at 8 p.m. For sure. And trust me when I say there's still gonna be plenty more episodes right about now, including believe it or not, right around on Sunday next week is, of course, the long-awaited premiere of course, Season 6 of WTPU, aka What the Pickup. So yeah, definitely be on the lookout for that as well. So yeah, but yeah, just mainly, I just wanted to thank you guys so much for, of course, tuning into, of course, the first 4 episodes of my new cosplay show that I finally got out after quite some time now. So yeah, it's pretty much what I can say on that, and more importantly, I hope all of you guys have had a really great Labor Day weekend right about now, because yeah, it's actually a really crazy one, to be honest, and I never expected to actually be this crazy right about now, let alone this busy for sure, but hey, I'm sure it's actually well worth it nonetheless. So yeah, enough about me rambling on. I think I might as well get right on to today's movie I'm gonna be talking about. So yeah, oh, my water bottle just spat on me. So yeah, I guess it's pretty much what I can say on that. Alright. Okay, so yeah, I guess if you have recalled in my last thoughts video on the new Candyman movie that I posted right around last week, I actually put it up around the exact same time I finally started my new semester at college right about now, to which I currently am attending to as of now, depending on when this video goes up. But yeah, it's actually pretty chaotic and stuff, keeping myself busy with, of course, my classes and stuff, whether it be in person on campus or at the comfort of my own home through remote learning and stuff. So yeah, it's actually quite busy for sure, but I'm actually making the most out of all this right about now, and not to mention I do have several other projects that I currently got in the works right about now that I'm hoping to get right on to right about now. So yeah, turns out the month of September, including of which A Cosplayer's Guide to Success and Season 6 of What the Pickup is really keeping me busy for, of course, the entire month of September right about now, as well as, of course, other video projects that I'm hoping to work on pretty soon. But hey, I guess if anything, for these thoughts videos right by now, you came here to, of course, see me talk about well, a movie that officially came out, and I'm delivering on the said promise right by now. But yeah, like I said, I'm keeping it reduced down as we speak, due for the fact on of course my busy schedule for, of course, this month. But not to worry, it will kick itself back in right around October, November, and even December, to be honest, with, of course, a good batch of movies right about now. But yeah, that's what I can say on that. But for the month of September, I'm actually going to keep it reduced down as we speak. So yeah, and I guess what better way to officially get the month of September going is, of course, a rather simple one, because once again, all thanks to the kind people at Crown City Cinemas, which they have been really generous to me, as always, whenever I go see a movie in pretty much on the big screen in general. I guess for today's thoughts video, we're not just going to be talking about pretty much the latest movie right about now, but rather instead, we're actually going to be talking about the next installment of the Marvel Cinematic Universe. So yeah, we're back at it once again with, of course, the MCU right about now, and for today's thoughts video, it's actually one that I've been really hyped for quite a long time now, and I dare even say that pretty much the hype was actually well worth it, because around the time I actually saw this movie today, there's like a bunch of other people that have wanted to see this movie as well. And yeah, that's actually for a really good reason right about now, So yeah, I guess if anything, it's pretty much what I can say on that. And yes, I know I'm currently in the middle of watching their pretty much one of their new shows, What If, on Disney Plus. And don't worry, I will eventually get right on to talking about that show once it eventually wraps up right about now. But for yeah, but I guess if anything, much like with what we did with Black Widow after going through, of course, WandaVision, The Falcon and the Winter Soldier, and Loki, of all things, for the show side of the, or should I say the TV show side of the MCU right about now, we're going to be diving right back into the movie side of the MCU right about now. And yeah, like I said, this movie is actually really well worth it for sure, and I am really hyped to eventually see it, and I can't wait to talk about it right about now. So yeah, I guess if anything, let's not waste any more time. Let's strap in, of course, our MCU movie shirts, but I don't technically have one, but I do have my My Hero Academia shirt, so does that count? So yeah, I think it counts right about now. So yeah, let's strap ourselves back into the movie side of the Marvel Cinematic Universe as we talk about the latest installment that had just finally been, that finally recently came out right about now, known only as Shang-Chi and the Legend of the Ten Rings. So yeah. So yeah, that's of course what I'm going to be talking about for today's thoughts we have now, and I am really hyped to eventually, I am really hyped to talk about this movie right about now, and that's actually for really, really, really good reason right about now. So yeah, it's pretty much what I can say on that. Alright. Okay, so now to get a little bit of context out of the way, for those who are wondering, I am not particularly familiar with, of course, Shang-Chi as a Marvel character, let alone a Marvel superhero right about now. Hell, I dare even say I never actually knew about it, to be honest, right about now, But hey, I guess upon further research, I do know that it's pretty much just a guy with, of course, some kick-ass martial arts and stuff, and that's it. Just a guy doing some kick-ass martial arts and stuff. So yeah, quite an interesting one to actually make into a Marvel superhero rap. But now, just some guy who's actually really great at martial arts. But yeah, how could that actually work as a Marvel superhero? But hey, I guess if anything, based on what I saw in the trailers right but now, it actually does prove exactly that. So yeah, right at the moment when I first saw the trailers for this movie, pretty much sometime after what it's actually gone through while filming it, I knew I am really hyped to actually see this movie right by now, because based on what I'm actually seeing in the trailers, it's not only going to serve as another great MCU movie that I know I would love and enjoy, but I know for sure it's also going to serve as a really kick-ass martial arts movie in general. So yeah, I can tell right away from, of course, when I first saw the trailers for this movie, I was hyped, as always, for sure, and I guess it's impossible not to talk about this movie because yeah, pretty much over the course of last year, for sure, unlike all the other Marvel Cinematic Universe movies, let alone any movies in general that has pretty much gone through either release delays or, of course, trouble with production around the time COVID-19 has, of course, caused a worldwide pandemic, shutting everything down, for sure. That is no exception for, of course, this movie right about now. It was really hit by the pandemic right around last year while the movie was in production right about now, and yeah, it is such a shame for sure that I had to go through all that, but thankfully they've rebounded right about now, and they finally got the movie out for sure, and yeah, good on them for, of course, going through it for sure. And like I said, man, that was some really that is some massive trouble to actually get this movie done because of the pandemic and stuff. Because yeah, this movie actually really got hit hard by it, and yeah, trust me when I say there are other movies out there that are hit much harder than this because of the pandemic for sure. So, and don't worry, I'll get to I'll do eventually get to those some point around later on. But particularly one for sure that I'll eventually get to some point around next year once it does actually come out for sure. So. But yeah, enough about that. I think I might as well talk about this movie right about now. So yeah, I guess regardless on that, I knew right away from when I first saw the trailers for this movie, I was hyped to actually see it for sure. And yeah, and I guess if anything, after quite a long time of waiting, the movie finally came out right about now, and oddly enough, it's actually doing massively well this Labor Day weekend right about now. I mean, this movie is actually a really big deal as of right now, so yeah, and I guess seeing how I do want to, of course, see what I'm gonna be in for with, of course, this movie, because hey, I think this movie is gonna be great, and I do love seeing a really great movie in the MCU right about now, and I mean, besides, even after Avengers Endgame, there's still a whole lot more to actually showcase for sure right about now, and yeah, I guess if anything, I do want to see yeah, I do want to see more of that, just to see what new direction they're going to be going for, even after the Infinity Saga ended, for sure. So yeah, I guess right about now I got the chance to, of course, go to Crown City Cinemas as normal, and this time it was, of course, massively packed with, of course, a really great number of people that really wanted to see this movie. I dare even say it's actually similar to the amount of people that wanted to see Space Jam: A New Legacy as much as I did a couple months ago. So yeah, now that the movie is finally out, I finally got the chance to go see it, and now that I've actually finished watching it, well, what do I think of this movie overall? Well, I have to say, the hype for this movie was absolutely worth it, because this movie right about now, it is just absolutely amazing right about now. So yeah, I guess if you couldn't tell right about now, I enjoyed the hell out of this movie right about now. It's not only another really great movie to the MCU that is what I would normally expect for, of course, these movies, because, hey, a really great number of the MCU movies are great as always, but it also does serve as a really kick-ass martial arts movie all the way. So yeah, I guess it's pretty much what I can say on that, and that's how much I really love this movie. So yeah. Alright. Okay, so now that I've actually got the short version out of the way, I guess I might as well go ahead and talk about everything that I need to talk about. First of all is, of course, the story for, of course, this movie, and I have to say, the story for this movie is just really well crafted, for sure. I think it's what I normally would expect for, of course, this movie right about now, and it delivered massively well with, of course, its story right about now. I think it's actually a really well crafted one that they've actually put together right about now, and And of course, it did stay true to, of course, the original comics that it's actually based on, while serving out just well as its own standalone movie for sure. So yeah, story-wise, right about now, I am really thrilled by, of course, what this movie has given us, and it has really got me fully engaged on what I'm actually in for right about now. So yeah, I guess if anything, it is of course a really well-crafted story right about now, and I enjoyed on how well it actually turned out. And plus, not only that, I also really do admire the really great writing, I have to say. That too is actually really well crafted in my opinion. I just really love the way it turned out. Pretty much every bit of dialogue, and every scene, and every bits of action that has and everything that's been going on for, of course, this movie. I think they actually really well crafted this story just flying for sure. And yeah, I guess for that, I really do admire the way it actually turned out for sure. And plus, I also really do admire some of the really great comedy for sure, as pretty much a good number of them actually did give me a really good laugh for sure. So yeah, I guess for what it is, much like on how I felt about the story, I really do admire the film's writing right up and now. I think they're both really well crafted in my opinion, and I really love the way it actually turned out. So yeah, it's pretty much what I can say on that. Alright. Okay, so now that I've actually got the first two out of the way, I think I might as well go ahead and talk about pretty much the next thing that I need to mention, which is of course the characters. And I have to say, I really do admire the characters in this movie. I think each and every single one of them I've actually seen on screen, they are incredibly likable, and they are really well interesting in my opinion. And yeah, I think with of course every single one of them that I've seen bit by bit, I do get myself fully engaged on, of course, what they're in for. Like, of course, pretty much on what their personalities are like, what troubles that they have to go through, and what flaws that they have to overcome right about now. So yeah, I guess for one is, I really do admire the characters all the way. I really do a kick out of course, a really great number of them. And not only that, I really do admire all the actors that came on board to play all these characters, as a really great number of them are all Asian American actors right about now. And yeah, I think with what I'm seeing, I really do admire the actors in this movie. I think this movie is perfectly well casted right about now. And I think the ones that really do get a kick out of me right about now is, of course, I really do admire Simu Liu as Shang-Chi. As always, I think he really did an incredible job portraying his character with, of course, what he's trying to do to make it his own. And plus all that, I really do get a good laugh, and even some really great sense from, of course, Shang-Chi's best friend, Kegi, played by Awkwafina. And man, not since Riot and the Last Dragon have I actually seen Awkwafina as a really great character in a really great movie right about now. Man, I guess if anything, Awkwafina is actually pulling out some really great movies right about now, and good on her for that. And yeah, plus I think I will mention this right about now. I really do get a good, I think I really do admire the villain in this movie. Like, of course, I really love on the really great personality traits that he's going for. Pretty much being more caring to our main characters, but while serving as, of course, a really great villain, and being, of course, being a villain right about now. So pretty much a mixture of the two, and that's what I will normally get for sure. But hey, I guess I couldn't say the same thing for his evil plan in this movie, and trust me, I'll get to that later on. So yeah, I guess if anything, the characters and the actors in this movie, they're all incredibly well done. I really love how well each and every one of them turned out. So yeah. Yeah, they get my 2 cents on that. They're that great. guess I'm all out, so. But yeah, like I said, got backup just in case, so. Okay, so I guess moving on right about now, pretty much, I guess now that I've actually got those two out of the way, what else is there for me to talk about right about now? Well, I think I will say, seeing how this is a Marvel movie right about now, you expect to get some really great action for sure, and trust me when I say it delivered, of course, exactly that for sure, because the action and the fight scenes in this movie are really well done for sure, and yeah, I just really love on how well each and every fight scene actually turned out for sure. Just pretty much being like, of course, every other Marvel movie with, of course, a really great fight scene for sure, and a really great action scene, but they also mix it up a bit and include, well, seeing how I did say that it also serves as a martial arts movie, they actually did actually bring in some really great martial arts right about now, and yeah, that's actually one thing I should mention this right about now. As much as I really love all that, I also really like the way they use different philosophies of battling stuff, and yeah, I think it's what I didn't expect for, of course, this movie right about now, but yeah, I actually really like the way that to incorporate the really great action and the really great fight scenes. They also did an incredible job using different philosophies of battling in order to make it stand out a whole lot more. And for that, it did its job massively well. I really love on how well it actually turned out. So yeah, I guess there's the hag, and one other thing I should mention is that the visuals and the effects in this movie are just outstanding right about now. I think I just really do admire the really great CGI that they use for some of the creatures and stuff, and all the other stuff that they should mention, and even the great visuals that they threw into, of course, the entire world of this movie right about now. Yeah, like I said, not only mixing in with some really great CGI, but also some really great sets that they also build as well. And I think it and I guess for that, it actually does remind me of course, the gorgeous scenery as seen in Black Panther, which is still one of my favorite Marvel Cinematic Universe movies in general, but also mixing in with, of course, a really nice open world environment, like in, for example, Genshin Impact. So yeah, I guess with, of course, those two that I set as an example, that's how good the visuals and the effects in this movie are in general. I think they really did an incredible job with, of course, what they're trying to do for, of course, this movie, and for that, I say it's actually really well done for sure, and of course, the direction in this movie that's given by the film's director is, of course, really great as always, and of course, I really love on how well shot this movie is with some really great cinematography, and I also really love on how incredibly cut up this movie is through some really great editing for sure, and yeah, I guess it's pretty much everything that I can say on that, but I think the most important thing that I can say about this movie right about now is that it actually did a really great job, and of course a really great representation of course, Asian culture in this movie, let alone Chinese culture for sure. So yeah, that's actually what I really do admire in this movie right but now. I really love the really great representation of course, not just Asian culture, but also Chinese culture in general right about now. So yeah, I think if anything, this is actually pretty much what they're trying to do is actually pretty much be like a movie made specifically for Chinese audiences. Yeah, basically follow the country's cinematic rules and stuff to actually make it stand out a whole lot. And for that, I think this movie did an incredible job in doing exactly that for sure. So yeah, and believe it or not, I think that is something I wish the live-action Mulan remake, for example, should have done in the first place. So, yeah, and I guess I know what you're thinking. How can I say that the representation of Chinese culture, let alone Asian culture, is done massively well in Shang-Chi and the Legend of the Ten Rings, and not the same thing for the live-action Mulan remake? Well, believe it or not, I think pretty much if you were to go back a bit to what I thought about that movie right around almost a year ago, I think for a while, there are some parts of it that I actually really do like. The rest of the movie, I have to say, just kind of feels a bit stale, uninteresting, and quite boring, to be honest. And trust me when I say, I know that there's a lot of other people out there that can side with me for sure, in regards of course, the live-action Mulan remake. And that's no different for sure, So yeah, I guess for that, I think the representation of Asian and Chinese culture, and of course Shang-Chi and the Shang-Chi and the Legend of the Ten Rings is done massively better for sure. So, and for that, I think it is one of the main reasons why I really love this movie overall. So yeah, it's pretty much what I can say on that. Alright, so I guess that's pretty much everything that I can say on how much I really enjoyed this movie right about now. However, if there's one nitpick that I can mention right about now, that would have to be this. As much as I really enjoyed the villain in this movie, in fact, I dare even say pretty much he actually did a fine job in actually being pretty much, like I said, being very caring for our main characters, but very maniacal and vicious, like of course any other villain in the MCU, is that I think probably my main nitpick that I have with, of course, the villain in this movie is that, excuse me, yeah, probably the one nitpick that I actually have with, of course, the villain in this movie is that I kind of felt that his evil plan right about now just doesn't actually feel all the more engaging, in my opinion. I won't spoil exactly what it is, to be honest, for sure, but I think it's pretty much what you would normally expect for, of course, his evil plan and stuff. Pretty much he wants to do something that he thought would actually make his life better, but in the end there will be serious consequences for sure. So yeah, I guess if anything, I kind of felt that his evil plan in this movie is probably way too generic and too unappealing for sure, because I think with, of course, what I've actually seen for that, I think you would know exactly on what's going to happen once he actually does do exactly that for sure. So yeah, like I said, I won't spoil what it is, to be honest, about now, but yeah, I guess for what it is, his evil plan just doesn't really click well with me for sure, but hey, that's just me nitpicking right about now. But the rest of the movie, however, is still really great, and I still really love it all the way, so yeah, it's pretty much what I can say on that. Alright. Okay, so yeah, now that I've finished up everything that I need to say right about now, so yeah, I guess if anything, what else can I say about this one? Overall, Shang-Chi and the Legend of the Ten Rings is, of course, what I would expect after being incredibly hyped for this movie, and trust me when I say, the hype was actually well worth it. Yeah, pretty much if anything, this movie kicks major ass all the way. It's not, I guess it's pretty much, it is basically a kick-ass MCU movie that we get as normal, mixed in with a really kick-ass martial arts movie that we didn't expect, resulting in, well, a really kick-ass movie overall. So yeah, I guess with, of course, everything I'm actually seeing, it is absolutely well worth it for sure, because yeah, I guess if anything, I think I wouldn't think otherwise for sure, because this movie is actually really well worth it right about now, and I couldn't help but fully recommend it all the way. It is that great right about now, So, yeah, I guess if you are quite curious to see it for yourself, then by all means, go see this movie right about now. I think it's actually really well worth your time seeing it on the big screen right about now. And yeah, and I guess if anything, normally I would say it's also released on Disney Plus as usual, but yeah, I guess they might have stopped the heck about now, but hey, not to worry, it will be available on Disney Plus sometime soon. Just give it about maybe less than 45 days right about now. It'll eventually be up there if you didn't get a chance to see on the big screen for sure, but hey, if you got the time and of course you've got some time and money right about now, definitely go see this movie on the big screen right about now. It's well worth it for sure, and it's exactly what it's meant to be in all honesty right about now. And for that, I'm really excited to see on how Shang-Chi is of course gonna be done well with not only being incorporated into the rest of the MCU in the near future, but also see how he's gonna correspond with the Avengers right about now. So, but hey, until that happens, definitely go see this movie for yourself. It's really well worth it, and I highly recommend it all the way. Truly one of the best I've actually seen right about now. So yeah, for my final score right about now, I'm of course going to give Shang-Chi and the Legend of the Ten Rings an outstanding 9.5 out of 10. So yeah, truly a really great movie all the way, and like I said, this movie kicks major ass all the way, and for that, I still recommend it as always. It's definitely well worth your time seeing for sure, and yeah, now that I finally got that movie out of the way, I'm really excited to see what the rest of the MCU will be like for the rest of this year. Like, of course, I know I'm really excited to see Eternals once it comes out on the weekend of my birthday. That'll be coming up, so that'll be quite amazing. And of course, I'm super hyped as always for, of course, Spider-Man No Way Home, as I discussed in my thoughts video on the trailer for, of course, that said movie right about now. So yeah, I'm really excited for, of course, those two right about now, and even some of the new MCU shows that we're going to be getting later on. But until then, I'm actually going to pretty much look forward to the rest of some movies that I'm going to be looking forward to for the rest of this year for sure. But hey, given to my busy schedule right about now, I guess if anything, yeah, I guess due to my busy schedule, I think it feels great to reduce it down and stuff for this month right about now, because yeah, I've got a busy schedule to keep up with, of course, college and other projects, and plenty of other stuff that I should mention right about now, but I do hope it's well worth it. So yeah, and speaking of course, looking forward to seeing some new movies that are going to be coming out right up until the next set of movies for the Marvel Cinematic Universe, as well as plenty of other movies for the rest of this year. Definitely be on the lookout for about 2 to 3 weeks from now, because I'm actually going to be going to see another movie right about now that I'm really excited to see, and that being, of course, motherfucking Dear Evan Hansen. So yeah, I'm really excited to see that movie for sure, and yeah, given to my busy schedule right but now, I'll definitely go see in about 2 to 3 weeks from now, but I guess until then, definitely be on the lookout for the hang in that said time period right about now, because yeah, like I said, I've got a busy schedule right about now, and I've definitely got a lot to do for sure. So yeah, definitely be on the lookout for Dear Evan Hansen as my next movie that I'm gonna be talking about. But until then, strap on your martial arts gear and see Shang-Chi for yourself. So yeah, it's pretty much what I can say on that. Alright. So yeah, that's pretty much about it. Thank you guys so much for watching this latest thoughts video, and let me know in the comment section below if you have seen Shang-Chi and the Legend of the Ten Rings and what you thought about it, as well as, of course, leaving me constructive criticism and or advice on how I can improve my videos in the near future. And of course, as always, feel free to send me an email if you want to ask me any questions, or if you just want to book me for a con or event that'll be coming up sometime in the near future. Follow me on my social media sites like Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and plenty other social media sites that I have provided with, of course, the links down in the description box below. And of course, support me on Patreon if you want to see some sneak peeks to some videos that I got coming up, as well as some other awesome rewards that will help fit into your budget. And of course, if you enjoyed today's video, then give it a massive thumbs up, as it really does help this channel out. And speaking of my channel, feel free to subscribe and turn on the notification bell and select all notifications, so that way you'll be notified once I upload a brand new video. So yeah, that's pretty much about it. Thank you guys so much for watching this latest thoughts video, and right up until my thoughts video on Dear Evan Hansen will eventually come out in about 2 to 3 weeks from now, when I'll eventually go see it for sure. I'll let you go back to, of course, seeing some new episodes of A Cosplayer's Guide to Success right about now, with, of course, the newest episode landing tonight at 8 p.m. So yeah, definitely be on the lookout for that. And until my thoughts video on Dear Evan Hansen coming up pretty soon, I'll definitely see you guys in about 2 to 3 weeks for now for that. So yeah, I guess until then, thank you guys so much for watching, and as always, I'll see you in the next video. Take care.